Bruno is a spirited 9-year-old German boy living a carefree life with his family in Berlin. Their home is large, warm, and filled with toys, books, and comfortable furnishings, a reflection of their privileged status as the family of a high ranking. His father is a respected commandant in the Nazi army, often dressed in crisp uniform and addressed with deference by those around him. His mother is loving and attentive, always keeping watch over her children, while his older sister Gretel, 2 years his senior, can be bossy and is beginning to take interest in the world of adults. One day, a grand Nazi parade marches through their neighborhood. Swastika flags wave in the wind, soldiers march in perfect formation, and crowds cheer enthusiastically for the regime. Bruno is mesmerized by the soldiers, viewing them as heroes who protect their country, and dreams of becoming one himself someday. After the parade, he sneaks into his father's study, where walls are covered with large maps of Europe marking territory. His father announces they must move immediately. He has been promoted to oversee a concentration camp in a remote location called Auschwitz. Bruno is heartbroken and confused, unable to understand why they must leave their friends, school, only home. After a long, bumpy journey through barren fields and gray hills, the family arrives at their new home. It is a massive house but feels cold, lifeless, and isolated, surrounded by tall walls and guard towers where soldiers stand watch with rifles. There are no neighboring homes or shops in sight. The landscape is quiet and foreboding. Once their belongings are unpacked, Bruno explores the house and finds his new bedroom. Looking out the window, he sees an expansive area enclosed by high barbed wire fences. When he asks their maid Maria who these people are, she warns him not to ask questions. His sister Gretel tells him they aren't people at all, but enemies of their country who deserve to be locked up. Bruno cannot comprehend this. One day, while his parents are occupied indoors, he sneaks away and walks through the woods beside their house until he reaches the edge of the forest and the formidable barbed wire fence he spotted from his window. By the fence, Bruno spots a boy sitting on the ground, staring into the distance. The boy is thin and pale, also wearing striped pajamas. His name is Shmuel, and to Bruno's surprise, they look remarkably alike. Same dark hair, fair skin, and both 9 years old. As they talk, they discover they share the same birthday, March 15th. Bruno tells Shmuel about his life outside the fence, while Shmuel explains he is a Jew imprisoned in the camp with his mother and father. Bruno asks why they are there, but Shmuel does not know the exact reason. Only that soldiers say they are bad people. From that day forward, Bruno visits the fence every afternoon after his lessons. He shares his toys, toy soldiers, books, and games, and sometimes brings extra food like sandwiches and fruit for his friend, who always looks hungry. Shmuel tells Bruno about life inside the camp, how they are crammed into small, dirty barracks, how food and water are scarce, and how friends and family members disappear every day. Despite the fence separating them and the vast differences in their lives, their friendship grows strong and Pavel, an elderly man who works as a servant and cook in their home, was once a doctor before being imprisoned and sent to the camp. One day, while Bruno is playing on a swing in the backyard, he falls and scrapes his knee badly. Pavel rushes to help, cleaning the wound and wrapping it carefully with clean cloth. When Bruno's mother sees this, she quickly sends Pavel away, saying they don't need his help. Though her words are sharp, guilt and worry are clear on her face. Her list, a tutor sent by the government, arrives to teach Bruno and Gretel. He teaches lessons based on Nazi ideology, claiming Aryans are the master race, and Jews are responsible for all of Germany's problems. Gretel becomes fascinated by these lessons and begins decorating her room with Nazi posters, but Bruno is bored and would rather read adventure stories about explorers and knights. One day, Shmuel is brought to Bruno's house to clean glasses and plates for a dinner party with Nazi officers. Bruno finds him in the kitchen and, seeing how hungry he looks, offers him a piece of chicken. Shmuel eats quickly, but Lieutenant Kodler, a stern soldier Gretel admires, suddenly enters the room. He sees Shmuel with food and asks who gave it to him. Shmuel looks at Bruno with tears in his eyes before Kodler drags him away. Wrapped with guilt over his betrayal, Bruno avoids the fence for days, unable to face his friend. Weeks later, Bruno's parents announce they will return to Berlin. His mother can no longer bear living near the camp. Bruno is devastated, knowing he will never see Shmuel again. The day before they are to leave, he goes to the fence to tell his friend the news. He learns Shmuel's father has gone missing, no one has seen him in the camp, and no one knows where he is. Filled with sympathy, Bruno says he will help Shmuel find. Bruno brings a shovel and digs a small hole under the fence. He puts on a pair of striped pajamas Shmuel gives him and crawls into the camp. Inside, Bruno sees the true horror of the place. The grounds are filthy, people are sick and dying, and sold. Outside the camp, Bruno's father realizes his son is missing. He rushes to the fence and finds Bruno's clothes lying by the hole he dug. Understanding what has happened, he collapses to his knees and screams in agony.